take a look at this old classic. Ooh, okay, okay, okay. A Breezy Field by Vanilla. Do your best and try to recreate it. Okay. Is the pen penning again? It is! Let me see. Are we getting... Yeah, we are still getting the start lag. But it is... I can draw with it. We're just still getting that, Oh, okay, I'm like instinctively hitting Control Z, but you actually only need to hit Control to undo in this game. Noted. Ooh, okay. We've got actually some pretty good color palettes to use for this one. I remember the last couple that I did, that was a big problem. A lot of the color palettes last time were kind of frustrating to work with, but for something as pastel-y feeling as the image that we've been given, this is a pretty good set of palettes. Yeah. So I guess... Yeah, okay. Let's start with the background. I'm going to do in the least saturated colors. I feel like this is a good one for the mountain. We're just going to roll with it. I know I usually spend a lot of time doing samples and finessing the colors and fussing. I want to try just rolling with it. Just like doing some shit and seeing what happens. Because especially with the color stuff, worst comes to worst, we do have a bucket tool. And we can't just recolor everything later. Some of the colors feel a bit sunsetty. Yeah. Yeah. Lots of sunset. Especially this like first one up here. And like these kind of like fall colors kind of vibe. Oh my god, have y'all seen the fucking Pantone Color of the Year 2026 stuff? Because they do their whole like schmancy design trend. That line is too low. Like I'm gonna try not to do this too much. Actually, that's not that much lower than it should be. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, they decided the color of the year. Yeah, Pantone, like the paint people, they pick a color every year, and it's like it's supposed to be like it's a whole big process that they do. It's based around analyzing design trends to, you know, figure out like what they kind of think is gonna be the biggest, you know, color and design trend for interior design, or I guess just design in general, but like over the next year. And yeah, you said it, Glenn. They picked Landlord White, basically. It's like you want to get fancy with it. It's a warm white. If we want to get extra zippy, but it's just white. So of course there's been hubbub about that because are you fucking kidding me? That's a tint. That's not a color. What's that? Yeah, oh yeah, this is what's missing, is that there's these over here. And like, yeah, I'm also gonna try and avoid doing too much of the like, not what I wanted to do. Too much of the clicky kind of there, just for the sake of the audio experience. But I do want to get just some teeny little lines there. I feel like this is coming over maybe like a little too far. Oh no. I forgot my fucking mouse. That needs to be replaced. How many months have I been saying that now? I still haven't done it. There's a brand new mouse sitting on my desk. Oh right. There's a whole thing with, as I'm sitting here like, why have I not done that yet? Oh yeah, because it's fucking USB-C and my computer doesn't have any USB-C ports. So I need to get like some kind of dongle that's USB-C to USB-A to plug it in. And then it's also plugged into the back of my computer monitor, which is in a little chamber that's really fucking hard to reach and really, it's really dusty. My god, did I get that for Christmas last year? I think I got that for Christmas last year. Well, anyway, that's why it's not erasing properly. Because I need to right click and my right click is dying very badly. Oh, hi Leku. Hello Leku, good to see you. Catching my angry computer rant. Yeah, they think that's a mountain. Yeah, technology. Yes, Cloud Dancer. Cloud Dancer is the name of the, Pantone approved landlord white. Computers are very weird. Yeah, this thing has gone through a lot with me. It is gonna need to be replaced within the next couple of years, but it's fine right now, so we're leaving it. Your right click is also dying. Oh, you need to click it really hard. Yeah, that's, you know, I gotta be honest, I haven't actually tried that. I have not tried adjusting my pressure in order to get it to work. So maybe I will try that sometime. Because as it stands, I've just been kind of mashing it over and over until it finally registers properly, which is probably also killing it faster and not being helpful. Okay, so I did a mountain. I guess I kind of inadvertently decided this is where the fox's head is gonna go, which I don't know. Yeah, this side is a little, you know what? I'm just going for it today. We're just doing shit. I'm not fixing anything. I am not gonna try and redo that entire half mountain. Box color. I guess the most obvious would be to do something reddish, like this. I don't know. I have never attempted to do any kind of realistic coloring on any of these, mostly because it hasn't been viable a lot of the time. But I feel like I could maybe get there with this. I said I wasn't going to do swatches, but let me just, I just want to see these colors. Yours keeps reinstalling the AI. Ugh. Yeah, I haven't done too deep of a dive with that, getting that out of my computer, because I'm still on Windows 10 is the thing. So I know that like Copilot is in there somewhere. But I know it's nowhere near as invasive as like Windows 11. Best ideology in art, just wing it. Yeah, sometimes it's just, it takes so much energy to plan. And sometimes it's best to just do an experiment and see what happens. I feel like this brighter orange is what I'll go with. Just because I'm trying to keep, like, the desaturated colors in the background and the heavy saturation in the foreground, plus that orangey color is, like, really high contrast with the blue. I didn't really notice high contrast as I thought, considering our complementary colors, but it would be higher contrast if it was also darker, but this muddier one is less saturated and it doesn't look good. So, there. Oh, Linux, the eternal question. Yeah, I don't know, and I'm just gonna keep putting it off until I can't get away with not replacing my computer for any longer. Basically, that's my answer to Linux, the Linux question for now. Eventually, I'm gonna have to decide whether or not I really want to go for that, but for the time being, I have very limited energy, and I don't particularly feel like spending it all on learning a new operating system. So that's kind of what's happening with that for me right now. Hey, that's a head shape! Yeah! I was like, Spike, wish you knew how it worked. I mean, yeah, me too. I wish that I had learned more code before my brain melted, but here we are. Doing our best. Could use some happy little trees. Yeah. Yeah, trees. I think, yeah, because I was initially starting with, I was like, okay, I'll start with the background, because you can kind of cover that up in the foreground stuff. But then I did the background, and I was like, oh, right, that's where the head goes, so I'll put the head there. And now I'm kind of feeling like I should finish the fox. Is fox even right? I'm going with fox. Finish the fox. Oh my god, you know what I just realized? That's Miles Tails per hour. I don't know. Maybe there's some details that I could add that would make it look a little more like him. But because he's got some like white markings in his fur too, right? See, because you can't see the face, which is where most of the defining detail would be. I don't know if he has anything on the back of his head. Foxy gets censored? That is really weird. I don't remember what settings I have turned on. I have a few auto mod things, and also a handful of words that I have decided to allow that Twitch doesn't think should be allowed, but yeah, that is strange. Hold on, was that my auto mod? I only have one monitor, so if I want to look at dashboard stuff, I have chat up on my phone, but if I want to look at like dashboard stuff, I have to tab it. Tails trying to climb Mount Celeste. Oh yeah, I guess it is kind of like that. The one from Celeste. I have not played Celeste, so I'm less familiar. While I'm not in the game... Oh, that's not how that's spelled. Thank you for the correction, DuckDuckGo. Yeah, it's I'm looking at our boy, Miles Tails per hour. Yeah, it's like the muzzle is white. If I look up, like, character reference. Okay, yeah, no, there's nothing defining on the back of the head. But once I have the background, once I've done all of the color work, then I can start going in with the eraser for white parts. Yeah, because I have kind of taken to, I do enjoy using the eraser to add white, because that's kind of the only way to do it. I'm still gonna do the dress though. I'm just like gonna put Miles Tails Prowers, iconic tails, onto the finished illustration. Which I'm looking at, I'm thinking with my scale, I'm probably not gonna get, like, I'm probably only gonna get to like here. But, okay, dress color. Let's do, yeah, teal. No, this white cheek fluff might be visible from the back. Yeah, so that's what I would go in and fix once all of the rest of the color's on. Finally switch to DuckDuckGo and add uBlock Origin on mobile. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, that is what I have going, my setup as well. Oh, there's like, the scarf and the hat are a different color. Okay, so hold on. That I'm thinking for the dress. Yeah, I think I'll, you know, I think that would be good. Yeah, we're just going for it today. We're just doing stuff. That's how this day is going. Okay. Woo. It's not really supposed to be touching the mountain, but I don't care. Okay. The dress. Yeah, I don't know. My scale on this is like a little. Every article has been readable before that. Oh yeah, I had, I guess it was no, it was not a couple of years, like last year. I had to use like a work laptop, and it was like I couldn't install anything else on it, and it was so hard to actually do my job without ad block. Oh, you're gonna go? All right. Thank you for stopping by, Cynthia. Have a good nap. Oh, and at Rar, hi to you as well. Welcome, welcome. All right. I don't know what's happening with the shape of the silhouette, but we're rolling with it. As is the fancy freestyle of today. I think I need to refine. Well, nope. Oh no, that is good though. That is what I was. That is actually what I was looking for. That little bit there. So I need to put these like the top of the arm in a way that it's not gonna connect back to the head. Yeah. Nope. Darn broken mouse. Okay. I think that is actually what I was trying to do. Okay, hold on. How long is this arm gonna go? We'll say to like here. And there's a hand. And yeah, this one is kind of like behind. But like a little bit here. Hee hee. Yeah, this hat is just gonna be like. Okay. Okay. Doesn't really look like a hat. But that's fine. Give it a little. Oh, that just looks like there's a hole in it. Let's go back that off. Okay. Trees. How's that? That's alright. That's not trees, but that's, I think, is okay for the sky. See, now I've got these foreground colors in here, and I'm thinking what for the trees will still look good. What does this look like? Maybe. Because, you know, we have this pink. It is giving me like a little bit like cherry blossom vibes kind of thing. With the... See, it's probably supposed to be leaves flying up into the sky. What about this actually? Some fall warmth. And then I feel like I would want to change these colors if I went with that for the trees. But that might... Is it a Toblerone? Ah, fuck, I guess it is. Oh, fuck. Well... Yeah. I might keep it. I might not. I'm fussing again. I just gotta pick a color and go. Today we're picking colors and we're going. I kinda... might want to change the hat and scarf color. Just because... I might want to use the green on the trees. What about this? You know what? It's time to just start doing stuff. Okay. So the trees are kind of blobby, and I'm thinking of like layering a couple of colors on this kind of dealio. You know, not necessarily having like... Okay, these all end at the same spot, and I don't want that. Okay. That's workable. And then no, those are way too high contrast with each other. Right, and then the ground color. Maybe is this like, yeah, kind of like a neutrally, like a neutral charcoal-y. Yeah, that was too far. I cut off the hand. Oh, hold on. I was not looking, and I didn't realize that there was a little hole, and it went through the other side. Alright. I can change that color later if I am so inclined. Yeah, was this? Yeah, okay, so I do have then. Oh, ho, ho, ho. This is also color. Hold on. Let me back this off. What if I just do this? And I will layer more of the I will layer more of the muted green, kind of like on top. There it goes. Yeah, we're off to the races again. Oh, the heck? Not what I meant to do. I think I hit the wrong key on my keyboard. I think I'll do, yeah, like that. Maybe take this like a little higher. Right, and this little part in here. Because I'm looking to define kind of these two parts. Yeah, okay. Okay, so there's a forest. And I can kinda... it's not quite the same texture as in the original anymore, but like, oh well. It's still something. It's still cool. Okay. So I need a color. A second color for the mountain. So I used this one. Something like this is like a maybe. No. No, no, no. See, the white just looks good, but I need a color because if I don't color it in, I can't do the white whiskers on Miles. Oh shit, I gotta do the tails still. That's important to remember. Take off color fill mode. That's a tail, right? I don't know about that second one. Pale aqua for the whiskers. That could work too. Yeah, see, because the white space here also draws kind of more attention to the head. It's on like the positioning is a little off, but that's whatever. A tail. No. Or pink for for the mountain, true. No. Actually, you know that there is pretty good. So we just kind of like do kind of like that, or maybe I'll do it a little more like make a little less white on the tail, just so. Oh no! Aw, jeez. My stupid fucking erase. Oh my god, you know what? Pressing harder is working. Brilliant. Okay. There. I am gonna just do a little like okay. Yeah, 'cause I've got like the white part of the tail. Looks a little funny, but I'll fix it. Yeah, and then covering up all of my nice work, yay! See, without a shadow color, it is just kind of a big blob. Classic art move, just covering up all the work that you just did. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get Tails' tails in there. Here, I think this needs to be a little wider. No, that's... well, yeah. The dark orange. Right, this one is like, it's just barely... Okay. I like thin it out a little, kind of along here. Oh my goodness! Okay. Let me see if I can. I feel like this has got a little out of hand. I think it got a little bit big. If I could just like rein it in a little, maybe make it a little more pointed. Okay. And the mountains, yeah, so you're thinking like this aqua color could be it, or... See, it's a little dark. It drowns out the space around the head. Oh, no, I don't want it to colorful. Because it's really just like here, and like a little bit of like this. That would be the sticky outy parts. The peachy one. Oh, like this peachy. Is this the one? Like very muted. Everything just makes this head just disappear. Just consumes it. Angrily. Alright. Let me see. If I just raise this higher to isolate that, then I think... Or... No, I kind of like that anyway. Well, because here's my other thing. If it's gonna match, it's gonna match, right? So we would fill those in too. That's not terrible. Wrong value, yeah. Because the white there, like, it really pulls your eye to the head. Ooh, the thingy is flying through the air. No, I don't want to colorfill that. Hold on. That there is not Jane's peachy. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. I guess I don't like the ground and the sky is really the only places left that we could maybe do some color experimentation with. But I don't think I really see any better options for them. Like the way they are right now, it's decent contrast, but they're also pretty muted and like on the neutral side, so they're not like really attention grabby. Okay, I think that's it. I think we're done so. Yay! Miles Tails Prower being welcomed to our museum, the great history of Picnic Province. Done. Yeah. Like it there? Yeah. Alright, brushes down. Let's see how we did. It feels mysterious, just like the original. I wonder what the artist was thinking about. The shapes are complex. There's a lot to think about. I can tell you really like that light yellow. Your sparing use of orange yellow is pleasing. This was a tough one for me, but you did great, Muffin. Okay, that's it for now. Your piece will be in the 11Z's Master Gallery, Muffin. Keep practicing.